Okay, so we are going to be doing perceptual anticipation. Okay, so we are stating that according to Sita Akar, anticipation time is often used to test hand-eye coordination and visual accuracy. So, for any anticipation, there's a receptor and an effector. This receptor uses and senses upcoming movement within a duration of time, and the effector is when the duration of movement is predicted.
We are going to focus on perceptual anticipation. So according to Polton EC's study, there are two different experiments. So the first one is a skilled response that was occasionally altered at a random point. After, there was a random warning period. The second one was a subject that reacted to two different auditory signals. There was also a short time interval, which was also randomized. So the second auditory signal was either unexpected or expected. So to conclude, there was a lack of readiness in response from the lengthened pause before the signal due to the unexpected nature of the signal. According to McMorris 2004, they said that in different ball sports, estimating the speed as well as the direction of any approaching object or ball is extraordinarily important. In the same way, they use basketball, volleyball, as well as handball, which are all different team sports that are played with the ball said. The event of intercepting the ball, which before the point, should be met by anticipation of the athlete from which direction, as well as the speed the ball will go out of hand as the opponent players pass among themselves, and how the player who is intercepting the ball will perceive and anticipate this outcome.
Adding a men's U Idaho rugby clip where you can see how originally the first player's catch is a bad example of perceptual anticipation, as it slipped from his hands. However, the athlete behind him used visual tracking and anticipation to catch the ball instead. You can see how the use of hand-eye coordination and anticipation is important in sports.
So back to Sita Akar, and he said that anticipation time is used to test hand-eye coordination as well as visual accuracy. So now we're going to show you another couple clips of clear perceptual anticipation where the goalkeeper has to visually track a ball in order to save a shot using the visual accuracy to anticipate where the ball is going to go.
To conclude the video, perceptual anticipation is incredibly important to any sport, specifically those with a ball. Being able to track and anticipate the ball or other players greatly influences the success of the sport. If one cannot do this, it can greatly impact the player's efficacy of the sport.
Okay, so to conclude, for many athletes, perceptual anticipation is incredibly important as well as beneficial for many sports, truly anyone to do with a ball. So Labourgeois et al. Backs this up by stating that one has to identify the object moving in space as well as giving an appropriate coordinated reaction to said object. So as you can assume with like soccer, football, or anything, that hand-eye coordination is incredibly prevalent to the sport. So testing this hand-eye coordination as well as the visual accuracy, so tracking movement or anything, and as well as anticipating that perception is incredibly important.
The question we have for our video is, what sports use perceptual anticipation?